Hello guys, welcome to another live. Hope you all doing good. 5G tournament and first എന്തായാലും ലീഗ് ഒരെണ്ണം പോയിട്ട് വരാം. Let's go for league match. First match gotcha. Surojita. Surojit. Something like that. No jersey issue. ഫോം വെച്ച് റിവാൾഡോ കളിക്കണം. ഇഫിനർക്കാം. ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫിൽ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. ഉസ്താസ് think we will win. Not a scary oppo. നോക്കാം ജയിക്കും എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And Bastion.
And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this line.
First ഒരു ഗോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ബ്ലണ്ടർ കാണിച്ച് നമ്മളത് യൂട്ടിലൈസ് ചെയ്തു.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
അങ്ങനെ പാസ് കയറുന്ന വിചാരിച്ചൊരു ഗോൾ.
So a breakthrough already.
ഹായ്
Julie. Cruyff. That was good awareness.
ഫിനോമിനൽ പാസ് എന്ന് ക്രൈഫ്. ഫിനോമിനലാണ് മിഷണറി ആണോ? ഇത് രണ്ടുണ്ട് നാളെ. ഇന്റർസെപ്ഷൻ.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Deco. And this is Van
നെയ്മർ വിളിച്ച ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമായിരുന്നു. വിളിച്ചെന്തോ ട്രിഗർ ആയില്ലേ?
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he's running through. And he's looking at the referee. And the referee is shaking his head.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That's going to go a long way.
Chabi back to Magini. അത് ലാഭം. കോർണർ ആയതുകൊണ്ടും ലാഭം പിന്നെ പറയാൻ പറ്റും.
And we have our very first corner.
Right router Balance of Cruyff. Let's go with Cruyff. Six yard. And I can head over it.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot,
Oh,
even if he
corner.
was being closely marshalled.
It's their
Then
second
let's
corner of the
go
game.
with again Cruyff. നേരത്തെ വേണ്ടേക്ക് കുത്തി പക്ഷേ കറക്റ്റ് കിട്ടും. 2 goal lead. കളി ജയിച്ചു എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ 2 goal lead ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഇല്ല 23 ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Whistles gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
പെനാൽറ്റി വിളിച്ചു.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
ലംബാർഡ് സെൻട്രലിലേക്കാണോ? ഇല്ല. റൈറ്റ്. സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് അടുത്തോടെ സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. എപ്പിക് ലംബാർഡിലേക്ക് സെലിബ്രേഷൻ. ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തായിട്ട് ഫൗളായിട്ട്.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter. The crowd are reacting to that.
All red, and the danger is averted. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. It's good running with the ball.
സർ അതിൻ്റെ സർ പെനാൽറ്റിയില്ലാത്ത പെനാൽറ്റിയില്ലാത്ത പെനാൽറ്റി വിചാരിച്ചിരുന്നു.
So will they make it
This
count
time
again?
വേണ്ട. വേണ്ടേക്കിന് ഡബിൾ കുത്താനുള്ള ചാൻസ്. വേണ്ടേക്ക് കുത്തിയിട്ട് It was so good.
To the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
തെറിവ് പറ്റിയില്ല.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays one through. Ruminating. Real chance! He scores! The movement so precise.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's going for goal!
Brilliantly! I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half.
6-yard box. Van Dijk double.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. A wonderful delivery, and all it needs.
First half over. 4-1.
I think
Three
it's
goal
pretty
lead.
much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Really has been
Security
an
staff
astonishing
for each
game.
block.
Peppered
Please
with
report
goals.
to the staff
You
room
cannot help
immediately.
feeling that the second half will supply more.
Romney get back to Romney back to Romney റണ്ണെടുത്തില്ല. പാസിന് വന്നില്ല അവിടെ. I don't know why.
It's a cute ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Deco. Xavi Alonso. Ruminating. And this is Rivaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here.
അത് penalty.
Oh, he's got that all wrong.
എന്താ
And
പറ്റി
it's a
penalty
penalty.
മിസ്സാവാറ്?
India have themselves a chance from the spot. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must
സെൻറ്ററിലേക്ക്
save
അടിക്കുക.
it.
ഇത് സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. അവൻ്റെ ഒരു ഗോൾ സെലിബ്രേഷൻ കൊടുക്കാണ്ട് ഗോൾ സെലിബ്രേഷൻ
As you like, and
ഞാൻ
they're
നേരത്തെ
running
ഒരു
over it.
സെലിബ്രേഷൻ നടത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, അത് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Goal! After 54 minutes is
Things looking
number
so
23,
easy, almost too easy here.
Eto!
Touré wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little breach.
രണ്ടാമത്തെ റിട്ടേൺ
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
കയറിയില്ല.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rummenigge. Good ball, good take.
കറുപടിക്കാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചില്ല.
Right, Van Basten. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot.
പാസ്സായിരുന്നു.
Cruyff.
ഡ്രിബ്ലിംഗ്.
That's a good run down the left. Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Quality ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
പറ്റില്ലാന്നില്ലടാ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവൻ്റെ പോകുമ്പോൾ
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
സ്റ്റാൻഡ് ഔട്ട് ആയിരുന്നു.
Lampard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, no joy this time.
പ്ലാൻ
He has
വർക്കൗട്ട് ആയില്ല.
slightly undercooked that one.
But
I think the
that doesn't
opposition
matter.
saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the
Clearance.
best decision.
Rivaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lampard. And it's Deco. Cruyff at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. And this is Rivaldo. And he's surging through.
അഗെയിൻ കോർണർ. അവരുടെ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഹാട്രിക് ഗോളാണ്.
Substitution
Van
on the
Dijken.
field. Number 7, Deco.
വാൻ ഡൈക്കിന് ഹാട്രിക് അടിക്കാനുള്ളൊരു ചാൻസ്.
Is number
ഇതും കൂടിയും
11.
ഗോളായ വാൻ ഡൈക്ക് ഹാട്രിക് ഗോൾ. ഗോളാണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല. എങ്ങനായ വാൻ ഡൈക്ക് കേക്ക്. But it's okay.
Didn't quite meet it right.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ടു,
Guti.
കമാൻഡ് കൊടുത്തു, പക്ഷേ ഇത് വന്നില്ല. അത്ര വെക്കാൻ മതിയായിരുന്നു. പാസ്സാക്കി.
Well, that's well spotted.
Added minutes has been indicated.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Guti. Julie. Neymar.
Okay.
And the
First
referee
goal.
brings it to a close.
2-5.
So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Eto
Ettoയാണ്
taking the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
വാൻ ഡൈക്ക് 7.5 ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, ഇന്നത്തെ
The
ഉണ്ട്.
look on the manager's face says it all.
Van Dijk
He
കൊണ്ടുവന്ന്
knows he
വിചാരിച്ച്.
set his attack up perfectly, and the players
സാധനം
carried out his
ഏറ്റവും കൊണ്ട്
instructions to the letter, it would seem.
ക്ലീൻ ഷീറ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ വേണ്ടേക്കും നോക്കായിരുന്നു അതുകൊണ്ട്. സോ നമുക്ക് ബ്ലൂ ഇറക്കാം. എന്താ ഇതാവാത്ത ടാപ്പ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ വരുന്നതല്ലേ ഇത്? ഒന്നും മാറണില്ല. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആണോ? കൂടി ഇട്ട് കറക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല എന്നുണ്ടല്ലേ. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഓപ്പൺ ബ്ലൂ. ലക്ക് കണ്ട വേണമെങ്കിൽ, ലക്ക് കാണാത്തവരാണെങ്കിൽ എത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ, സിമ്പിൾ സാധനം. അടിച്ചു 10 പോയി. 10 കോയി അടിച്ചു. ഇനി ഇരുന്നിട്ടുള്ളേ 50 രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ടല്ലേ. 50 രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ട്. ഇതൊന്നും വേണ്ട, 50 രണ്ടോട്ട് അടിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഇനി 8 ട്രൈയും കൂടി ഉണ്ട്. 8 ട്രൈയിൽ 2 വട്ടെങ്കിലും 50. ജോൺ പീറ്റ്, ഹലോ ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം ടു ദ സ്ട്രീം. എനിക്ക് 50 കിട്ടി. ബ്രോയുടെ ഭാഗ്യം. സൺ ഗോക്കു, ഇവിടെ ഒരു 10 കിട്ടി. 2 ട്രൈ എടുത്തു. എത്രാമത്തെ ട്രൈയിലാ ബ്രോക്ക് കിട്ടി? 50 കോയിൻ. മെസ്സിക്ക് വരെ കളിച്ചോട്ടെ. ഓഹോ, നല്ല സ്കോഡ്, കിടിലൻ സ്കോഡ്. കിടിലൻ സ്കോഡ്. ബാറ്റിംഗ്, ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഹെഡർ, ക്വിക്ക് കൗണ്ടർ. ക്രോസ് വരില്ല എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കണം. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. 4th ട്രൈയിലല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, നൈസ്. എൻ്റെ 4th ട്രൈ ആയിട്ടില്ല. എനിക്ക് 4th ട്രൈ ആകുമ്പോൾ ഞാനും അടിക്കും ഒരു 50 ഒക്കെ. എൻ്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ട്രൈ ഇപ്പോൾ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇല്ല, ഫസ്റ്റ് അല്ല, 2 ട്രൈ. ലൈവിലെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ട്രൈ അല്ലാതെ 2 ട്രൈ എൻ്റെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
റുമ്മി പോടാ, കയറി പോടാ, റുമ്മിക്കട പാസ്. പാസ് പോയില്ല ആർക്കറിയാലും.
Playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape. No way. Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him...
അടിപ്പിച്ചില്ല.
No wonder his team and indeed his national team have been so successful. Latini providing an outlet on that flank.
Thank you, Sniper. മറ്റു ഗോൾ കിട്ടുമോ? പിടിക്കുക. ത്രോയാണ്, നല്ല വിഷയമില്ല. ഭാഗ്യം. പുറത്തേക്ക്.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Baresi calmly anticipates.
Miss again. Clear mistake. ഞാനാകും പാസ് വെച്ചതാ. മിസ് പാസിന് ഗോൾ കിട്ടി. എന്തായാലും നല്ല സ്കോഡ് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഇതിനൊപ്പോയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നില്ല. എന്താടാ റീബൗണ്ടും ചെക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒപ്പായിരിക്കാം. ഉപയോഗത്തിൻ്റെ
You won't get
കമ്പാക്ക്
many simpler than that,
നടക്കുമോ
and he's
നോക്കാം.
certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Xavi Alonso stood up well to him there.
സൈഡാണ് നോക്കി, പക്ഷെ രണ്ടുപേരിലുകൊണ്ട് നടന്നില്ല.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Eto.
എടാ
Easy
എന്ത്
pickings there.
ത്രൂരെല്ലാം കണക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ, ഒറ്റ ത്രൂ കണക്കാണില്ലടി.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's on his way.
സ്ലൈഡ് ചെയ്യടി.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into
right,
tunnel
we
vision
really
because he had
ഈ
good
കയറി
options
രണ്ടുപേരും
around him, but he
സ്പീഡിലാണ്
failed to get his head
എന്തോ
up.
റൈഫിനോട് ഓടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല.
Nicely weighted ball. Nagatomo delivers.
That's just playing it safe
Come on.
and simple.
And the shot's on here.
സ്ലൈഡിങ്
Subtlety about that challenge.
അതും കാര്യങ്ങൾ കഴിച്ചു.
Jarring tackle, but
ഞാൻ ലോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ അതിനുള്ള ടൈം കിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ലോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാം.
and the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
India really are
Lucky.
lucky not to be down by
Revenge
more,
it.
Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special.
Please be
to lift
reminded
these
that drinking
players.
is only
Otherwise,
allowed in the
നിങ്ങൾ
areas
പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കേണ്ട
shown on
ഹെയറിൻ്റെ
the
ഫോൺ
map. Thank you
നോക്കാൻ
very much for
ഫസ്റ്റ്
your
പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
cooperation.
സോ ഹെയറിനെ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചൊന്നും നടക്കണ്ട. ലാഫ്റ്റർ കുറച്ച് കൂടി നോക്കാം. ലിങ്കപ്പ് 60 വരെ ട്രൈ പണ്ണു. ലിങ്കപ്പ് അതിൽ നടന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ we need to do something. We must
That's
check
the start of another
the plan
45
B.
minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and
Loft,
double back,
loft, loft,
but they
yeah,
also
basically.
have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
എടാ എന്ത്
Turan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pops him off it and wins. Goes for a shot!
എന്തൊക്കെ കാണിക്കുന്നു.
That was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Decent chance!
അടിപൊളി വിച്ചും കയറി
Relentless! Just relentless!
ഗോളടിച്ചു.
And the lead is extended.
Boys
still
cooking.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A case now of complete control. And it's Eto. Just about up to the hour now. He's got away. And this is Ronaldo. Natalie. And it's Xavi
Ta-da.
Alonso. Looking for a runner. Now it's Eto. Edmilson. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass.
ഒരു കേറിയില്ല.
An intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
എന്തായാലും നല്ല റാങ്കുള്ള പോയ.
Looking to pass their way through.
It's a good game.
Nagatomo.
Game.
Ball's gone astray.
മാസിട്ടൻ എന്താ മാസിട്ടനൊക്കെ എപ്പട്ടെ.
But the referee has let it go. And this is Ronaldo. India needed that.
ചേട്ടാ ഒരു പാസ് കളിച്ച് വരാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ.
You know, it was an
It's done,
intervention
really.
that had to be made.
Okay.
Serious trouble lay in store.
ഓ ഉണച്ച പാസ് അറ്റത്തേക്ക്
This
കൊടുത്തത്.
time.
ഛേ
Aims beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here.
looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
പോസ് പോലും തരുന്നില്ല.
There's plenty of really nice passing. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here.
സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻ പോലും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂല.
They've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's been played through. Rummenigge is onto this.
എടുത്ത്
Beautiful simplicity
ഡബിൾ
around
ടിക്കറ്റ്
this
മടിക്കുന്ന
contest.
സമയം തന്നെ
Willing running on one side.
There will be
Robin
1 minute
defence on the
added
other.
time.
Searching
അത്
passes played
ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ്.
there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
വെൽ പ്ലേഡ് ബൈ
And
ഒപ്പോ.
that's that.
എന്തായാലും നല്ല റാങ്കുള്ള ഒപ്പോയാണെന്ന് എൻ്റെ ഒരു അഭിപ്രായം. അനങ്ങാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചില്ല എന്നെ. ഓ 101 83 പാസ്. ഓ
And now,
Nice
turn
try.
towards the screen
Nice
for a
try.
special presentation.
കങ്കു ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ നല്ല ഒപ്പോയ 2268.
The manager's message not getting through.
അനങ്ങാൻ
Having the
സമ്മതിച്ചില്ല
right
എന്നത്.
players in the right positions.
ജാതി
It all
പ്ലേ.
looked a bit
ഗുഡ്
lost.
ഗെയിം. ജി. നെക്സ്റ്റ് 698 വീണു. ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യട്ടെ. വീണ്ടും 5 എണ്ണം. Hello, so nothing to say. Proceed. Yay. കഴിഞ്ഞ അപ്പോൾ 2 വട്ടം ഞാൻ ബീറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ. പക്ഷെ 2 വട്ടം ബീറ്റ് ചെയ്തെങ്കിലും എന്താ പറയുക, അങ്ങോട്ട് കയറി പോലത്തെ സംഭവം കിട്ടിയില്ല. Possession game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence.
പിടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വന്നത്.
They want to get it back.
പക്ഷെ കിട്ടില്ല.
This looks promising. Now it's Eto. He's looking wide. Played back in. Saved.
Bravo.
And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Everything was perfect
Xavi Alonso.
except the finish.
Gundogan.
ഫിനിഷും കൊള്ളായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ ആംഗിൾ എന്തോ
Passing sharp.
തെറ്റിപ്പോയി എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
Xavi Alonso.
ഡൊമിനിക്ക്
It's Gundogan.
ജസ്റ്റ് ടാപ്പൊക്കെ ടാപ്പിന് തന്നെയാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്, കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് കിട്ടുകയും ചെയ്തു. സ്പെൻഡിങ് കമ്മിങ്.
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught
ഓഫറും
napping.
കൊടുക്കണം.
Big
ഇല്ല,
chance.
കൊടുത്തില്ല.
It's loose.
Oh,
And he's on the
sister.
try. That really would have raised the roof.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Now it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot!
അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He has found the way through. Shot! No mistake.
എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയിരുന്നു, അതാണ് ഞാൻ സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്.
Costa Curta.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
കിട്ടില്ല.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
സേവ്.
That's what you call inspired
ഒരു
goalkeeping.
ഒന്നിങ്ങനെ സെക്കൻഡ് ചാൻസ് ഒരെണ്ണം പോസ്റ്റ്, ഒരെണ്ണം ബോളിയുടെ സേവ്.
India with the corner, there first.
തുടങ്ങി കുത്തിയിടുക നോക്കട്ടെ. മെസ്സിയുടെ കൊണ്ടുപോയിട്ട് താങ്ക് യു വാൻ ഡൈക്ക്.
Double quick time. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he get on the end of this? Platini. Xavi Alonso. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press.
കിട്ടില്ല.
Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala.
ബാഡ് പാസ്.
Leo finding it. There's the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India certainly
അവൻ
can't
ആര്
feel
try
happy
ചെയ്യാ?
about
അതിപ്പോ
how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing.
ഇവൻ നാല് ഷോട്ട് ഇടുന്ന ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല. നാല് ഷോട്ട് ഒന്നും ഒരെണ്ണം ശരിയാ കൂട്ട പോയിച്ചില്ല അടിച്ചാൽ ആരും ഓക്കെ
They are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big.
ഓക്കെ.
He scored! The second half sparks straight into life.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ലൂയിറ്റ്.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense
That's
of
right.
beauty to this.
അയ്യോ
He did so
അയ്യോ
well there to keep
അയ്യോ.
the ball the way he did.
ഓ
Strong forehand behind that one.
Shoots!
ശക്തം പോലെ അവൻ്റെ കാര്യം.
It's there!
രണ്ടുകൂടി തിരിച്ചടിച്ച് ചോദിക്കുക.
On level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to
എടാ
calm
അത്
down.
ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള
But they'll need
പാസ്സാടാ.
to do that pretty quick.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
അവിടെ മെസ്സിയെ പന്ത് പിടിച്ചെടുത്തത് കൊണ്ട് ഷോട്ട്.
Back in front. Speed of thought,
ഞാൻ
efficiency
ശരിക്കും അവിടെ
of movement,
ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്
and
റൊമ്മീനെ അവിടെ
certainty
ടേൺ
of
ചെയ്യിച്ചിട്ട്
outcome.
എത്ര റൺ എടുക്കില്ല.
Movement here, and
അപ്പം ഏറ്റവും കൂടെ കളി പരിപാടിയായിട്ട് എൻ്റെ
all he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
കിട്ടില്ല.
India go into the lead. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little ball.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out
കാല്
their
തട്ടി
control
വീട്ടിൽ
and
ഇവരടി ചിലപ്പോൾ
thinking.
കിട്ടുമായിരിക്കും. എന്നിട്ടത് വീണില്ല.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply
Runs.
brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
ആ
Oh, it's come loose.
ഓ
That
പൊളിച്ച്.
is Stuta. Real chance. They've done it.
പിന്നെ അടിച്ച്.
Again, we are
The goal
level.
scorer
What
from
a
Lyon.
contest.
74 മിനിറ്റായാലും
Brilliant games.
അവരുടെ
It just
നടക്കുന്നത്.
keeps getting better and better.
എൽബി റൈറ്റ് വിങ് പ്ലെയർ അങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്കാം.
Laser
റൈറ്റ്
guided.
വിങ് മാത്രം ഞാൻ
Peter,
ഒരു
I think
ഓപ്ഷൻ
the keeper knew
കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
straight away he was never going to get to it.
Let's try box. റൈഫ് വേണോ വേണ്ട? റൈഫ് വേണ്ട മതി. Then try Figo. ഇന്ത്യൻ ഇൻസ്ട്രക്ഷൻസിൽ ആങ്കർ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് ഹാലൻഡ്, കൗണ്ടർ ടാർഗറ്റിംഗ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് ഹാലൻഡ്. എന്തെങ്കിലും നടക്കുമെന്ന് നോക്കാം.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We
What a
have ourselves a
pass.
real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from the big game.
It's a promising position. Figo delivers.
Well, there's
എടാ,
no doubt
എന്ത്
that
കുട്ടിയുടെ
they want to
കുത്തി
win this, Peter. They have to
ഹാലൻഡ്
maintain
വലിയ
energy
പോലെ.
and dynamism until the very end.
എന്തെന്നടാ ഹാലൻഡ് കാണിച്ചേ?
He's a
Yeah,
sharp
well,
little ball here. Neymar.
ഓക്കെ
Oh,
into
ball's run loose here. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep it. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post.
കോർണർ.
Corner it is then. Good reason for optimism here.
റൈറ്റ് ഫൂട്ടർ ഫിഗോ. ഫിഗോ പ്ലീസ് ഫിഗോ ഗിവ് മീ സംതിങ്. ഹാലൻഡ് എന്ത് വേണ്ടേക്ക് എല്ലാവരും കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് പന്തെത്തി കൊടുത്താൽ മതി, പിള്ളേർ കുത്തിയിട്ടോളൂ.
He gets
അവിടെ
big.
ഹോസ്റ്റലിൽ പോയി കേട്ടാ.
They have kept it out somehow.
Van
Possibly
Dijk is
will.
offering a wry smile there.
ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ സേവ്. സെൻറ്ററിൽ ഈ വന്നു.
Yeah, and the jostling for
Keeper.
position has begun.
Figo.
There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Off he goes.
എടാ ഈ
Oh, it's come off the uprights.
കഷ്ടത് പിറ്റി അവൻ്റെ പ്ലെയറുടെ മേത്തിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് അല്ലേ? ഇപ്പോൾ ഡയറക്റ്റ് പുറത്തേക്കാണോ അത് പോയേ? അയ്യോ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ മേത്തിട്ട് പോയി ഒരു ഫീൽ.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rivaldo played in deep.
എൻ്റെ പൊന്നോ
That might be
ഹാലൻഡ്
that, Peter. Maybe
എന്തോരം
both sides
try
just going to
ചെയ്യണേ.
have to settle for the draw now.
Messi.
6
Into
added minutes
stoppage
has
time.
been indicated.
Very little left on it. Neymar. Thuram. That looks a decent ball. Roberto
കാണൂല.
Carlos. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's that. The
ഇഷ്ടം
end.
പോലെ ചാൻസ് കിട്ടി. ഭാഗ്യമില്ലാതെ
What a
ഹാലൻഡിന് തന്നെ
magical
പറ്റില്ല.
football match and genuine respect all round.
ലക്കി മാച്ച്.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടതാ
Well,
പിക്കയില്ല.
a decent draw, Peter,
അപ്പം
with a
എനിക്ക്
good
മൈനസ്
miss.
ആവുന്നപ്പോൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് -5. ഓപ്പൺ പോട്ടെ. വീണ്ടും 10. അപ്പോൾ 20 കോയിൻ കിട്ടി. 20 കോയിൻ കിട്ടി. എന്നാലും അണ്ണൻ തൂക്കും. സ്റ്റാർലോഡ് എക്സ്. എന്താ അവസ്ഥ നോക്കാം. അണ്ണൻ തൂക്കും എന്നൊക്കെയാണ് പറയുന്നത്. നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ഇന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നണില്ല. ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഇനി ഒരു 5 കളി അടുപ്പിച്ച് ജയിക്കണ്ട. അണ്ണൻ തൂക്കും. കഴിഞ്ഞ ആഴ്ച ഞാൻ തൂക്കേണ്ട മാച്ചായിരുന്നു. എന്തോരാ പോസ്റ്റ്. ഹാലൻ്റെ ഹെഡ് മൊത്തം പുറത്തേക്ക്.
He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rummenigge. He's onto this. Can he finish? There's a chase on to retrieve it. Elise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice do have a chance to counter here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a throw.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എൻ്റെ ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ സേവ് ചെയ്തു.
But astray. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi Alonso. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Kunde. It's a promising run he's making on the right. No, he's not getting past him there. That was good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Elise. No joy this time. Georgia averted for now. Now, can they get him away?
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Elise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Goes long and straight. That's an excellent interception.
അടിക്കൽ ടൈം കിട്ടിയില്ല. പാസ് പിടിച്ചത്. അത് ഫേക്ക് ഇട്ടിട്ടുള്ള പരിപാടിയാണ്.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
He won't be happy with that one. So the team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least
everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding
Someone
anniversary
looks
to one
good.
of our fan club
quite well,
members.
and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. Kukçu. Played out to the right. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Kukçu. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Puskás. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Costa Curta. And here's Elise. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective.
മഞ്ഞക്കാട് ഒരെണ്ണം ബുക്കായിണ്ട്.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far.
Oh, what
Neither
the-
side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Olise. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a good kick.
മഞ്ഞക്കാട് 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 ജൻ ജൻ ജൻ.
We hope it's nothing serious. Kukçu is standing over this one.
Right back. Setting up. നോക്കാം. ടീമൊക്കെയായിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാം. ടീമൊക്കെയായിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാം. ഫൈറ്റിങ്ങായിട്ട് കളിപ്പിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു മൂവ് നടത്തി നോക്കാം. എങ്ങാനും ബിരിയാണി കിട്ടിയാലോ പ്രതീക്ഷയില്ല. ബട്ട് ലെറ്റ്സ് ട്രൈ. ഇതിനെ ഇറക്കാം. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ സൂപ്പർ സൂപ്പർ ട്രിഗറായ
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Xabi Alonso.
നമുക്കൊരു അറ്റാക്കും കൂടി കൊടുക്കാം.
Messi. Number 8, Platini. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 7,
India
Mateo.
turned up with a
Number
human
24,
blockade. This is top defence.
Rivaldo. Number
Rivaldo
14,
looking to be 8 minutes in the final
number
third.
20, Erling
Sharp with the ball
Haaland.
here.
Number 21,
Look, this is so
Owen.
frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's going
എടാ
for
അത്
goal.
ഇതിനാണ് എന്നെ ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് അടികൾ വരികയാണ്.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's only too happy to take that back. Chance! Now who's going to be first to this?
പോയിക്കടാ
Oh, wonderful effort.
ഇവിടെയാണ് തട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടുപോയത്.
He's the one
Helen.
player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's a dangerous ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
പൊട്ടിക്കാൻ സമ്മതിക്കുന്നില്ല ഡിഫൻസ്.
Oh, good read.
That was well
There
played.
will be 1
well
minute
stopped.
added time.
Now it's Figo. He's picked his way
Oh,
through.
really well played.
And It's played it. Lights up
അതാ
big.
പുറത്തേക്ക് ഹെഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഹാലൻഡ്.
Haaland is flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Nice
ടൈം
can
നന്നായി
make their
കളിച്ചടാ.
change now with a break in play.
കാരണം ഇത്ര ഡ്രോ.
And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an
ബാഗിലാണ്ട്
impression
പോയില്ല.
despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up?
അവസാനത്തെ ഹെഡറൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് പോസ്റ്റിക്ക് ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഹെഡറല്ലോ ഇതിലേക്ക് ഇതൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് പോസ്റ്റിക്ക് കുത്തിയിട. ഓടാ അത് മൈനസ് കൊണ്ട് മൈനസ് അല്ല. ഇത് കത്താൻ കാരണം ഒരു 5 കളി എവിടെയും കളിച്ച അത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആവും. 5 കളി ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. സമനിലകൾ കൂടുന്നു. Proceed. ലവാന്റെ ബേബി അജിത്ത് കെ. അജിത്ത് കെ ജേഴ്സി ഇഷ്യൂ ആണ്. ജേഴ്സി മാറ്റണം. അജിത്ത് കെയുടെ ജേഴ്സി മാറ്റണം. വെള്ളരി കളി. കഴിഞ്ഞ ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാ. നന്നായി ട്രൈ പണി പക്ഷെ ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. അൺലക്കി. അതിനും കൂടുതലൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല. That was an unlucky match. റെഡ് അടിക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ അപ്പോ.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
നോക്കട്ടെ.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Shevchenko, can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
ഭാഗ്യത്തിന് രക്ഷപ്പെട്ടതാ. അപ്പൊ പോലെയൊക്കെ നിർത്തിയടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ വരുമായിരുന്നു. പാസ്
Oh, well played.
ഓക്കെ പാസ് ബാക്ക് ടു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
That's gone loose. That is not Pogba.
നല്ല ഡിലേ
It's
വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
its best.
പാസ് ചേഞ്ച് ആയില്ല.
The breakthrough strike. That is glorious. As if he
Come
picked
back,
it up
come
and put
back.
it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
No,
No doubt
sure,
the
they
opposition
will.
will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through.
to Platini.
It's Michel Platini. Pretty robust defending. Goes down, but nothing given. Played into space out wide. And that goes sliding in. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through.
എന്തൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ കാണിക്കുന്നേ?
And Dyke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
മാഷിൽക്കാൻ പാസ് ഒഴിവാക്ക്. ഇതിൽ എത്ര നേരം പിടിച്ചു കളികള്?
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Xavi. Back to Xavi.
Maldini. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko.
വീണ്ടും ഡ്രോയിങ് എത്താമത്തെ ഡ്രോയാണത്. എപ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കുള്ളൂ ഷോട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support from our World Charity Fund.
A good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second
ഒരു
half.
സ്ലൈഡൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കണ്ടോ? തീയോ
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look
ഏറ്റവും
down and
രണ്ടിടത്തോളം
step
പാസ്
too
തരാം.
slow on everything.
ഡിഫെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക, അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
Looking to play him in. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shots!
ഫൈനലി അടിച്ചരണം പോരാ.
Well, you have to credit the
പത്തില്
desire there.
പത്തില്
These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into
അവിടെ
it.
കോപ്പനിട്ടോ ഇത് പാസ്സണത് കള്ളകളായി.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They do something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is
take the double digit.
This looks promising. Great challenge, time to perfection.
അടിക്കില്ല. അവിടെ സ്റ്റണ്ണ് നമ്മൾ അടിക്കാൻ. അറ്റാക്കിങ് ആർ ബി ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങാണ്. വീണ്ടും ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. ഹേലൻ്റെ മുതലാക്കണത് കിട്ടുന്ന ചാൻസ്. ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങിന് എന്തോരം ക്രോസ് കൊടുക്കണം. പക്ഷെ മുതലാക്കണില്ല ഹേലൻ്റെ.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
India with their first goal, winning us in the game for either side, actually.
Platini. Number 9. Messi. Coming on the field.
താങ്ക് യു. രണ്ടേക്ക് സ്കോർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്.
It's complete. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
India take the lead.
ഞാൻ ഡബിൾ
Well, their
ടിക്കറ്റ്
manager seems
ചെയ്യില്ല.
to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
ഫൗൾ
That's a foul in a
ഫൗൾ
dangerous
ചെയ്തു,
area.
നമ്മൾ
That's a
ഫൗൾ
blocking
ചെയ്ത്.
ball, he's blocked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
എൻ്റെ ഒന്ന്
Reaction says it
കുത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
all. They had a real chance to
എന്തോ
tighten the screw
ഹെഡകളെ
there and
തേണ്ടി
it's been blown.
എന്നിട്ട് ഗോളടിക്കാതെ.
Substitution on the field.
ചാണാക്കി കാന്തിനിറക്കി ഡിഫൻസ്
Changes
കേട്ട
here from both
Coming
sides,
on the
in fact.
field is
And
number
the head,
19, Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Now used up
Oh.
all but one of their substitution
ഇത്
windows.
ബാക്കിലായി പോയില്ല. ജോർജ് വെസ്റ്റ്
Oh, that's neat.
ജോർജ് വെസ്റ്റ്.
Best place in.
ഓ
Oh,
ജോർജ് വെസ്റ്റ് സിമ്പിൾ ഹെഡ്.
no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Just goes to show you what determination can
Crucial.
achieve.
So
Okay,
not
there
a
isn't much time left.
അടുത്ത
But we
സമയം
have to
വരാം.
find a winner now. There's no question who I'll be backing.
അടുത്ത സമയമില്ല.
And Shevchenko, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease.
ഓ 6 മിനിറ്റ് അയലൻ്റെ ഹെഡ്.
And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there.
എടാ ലോഫ്റ്റഡ് പാസ് ഇടാ. എടാ ലോഫ്റ്റ് പാസ് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Shifted off it. And this is Eto. And that's
എടാ അവിടെ
it.
ഏറ്റവും ലോഫ്റ്റ് പാസ് വെച്ചേ.
To separate the sides in the end.
ഒയ്യേ പണ്ടൊരു കാലം ലോഫ്റ്റ്
Desire,
ഓർത്ത്.
drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
പതിനെട്ട്
The more this game went
Fellow
on,
attendees,
the draw
this
was
is a
always likely to
watch
be on the
children's
card. So
announcement.
overall,
ഛെ, വീണ്ടും സമനില്ല. നാളെ കൂടി നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ സമനില്ല, പിന്നെ മൈനസ് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ, പ്ലസ് ഒന്നും അടിക്കണില്ല. ഓ 50 പോയി അടിച്ച്, അതിലൊക്കെ അടിച്ച് 50 പോയിനൊക്കെ അപ്പൊ അടിക്കുന്നില്ലേ. ജോണിന് 4 അടിച്ചു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്, എനിക്ക് 5ാമത്തെ അടിച്ച 5th ട്രയൽ എനിക്ക് കിട്ടി 50 പോയി. 5th 6th ഇനി 4 അപ്പൊ 6ാമത്തെ ട്രയൽ കിട്ടി. 50 പോയും കൊടുക്കണൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. ഷവീന്ന് ഒഴിഞ്ഞത് റെഡ്. സോ എന്തോ പോലും സമനില, മൊത്തം സമനില, ഫുൾ സമനില. സമനിലയെ പണയച്ച ടീം പിന്നെ തോക്കണില്ല. പക്ഷെ 5-6 സമനില അടിച്ചപ്പോൾ ഒരു തോൽവിയുടെ പോലെ നേരം കളിച്ചിട്ട് പോയിന്റ് ഒന്നും കയറിയില്ല.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. That gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with
I'm
you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he thumps it clear. Eto. Great ball if he can get there. Great, there's the shot! What a sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Tries from a long way out.
സമാധാനം.
And it's Chouameni.
Yes,
The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Baresi
kept to wear, and it is reclaimed easily. Rui Costa going face to face with his great rival. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നില്ല. അതെ, സുഖമായിട്ടോടെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഗോളാക്കാനൊരിട്ട് ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല.
Certainly the way he's been playing.
Let's look and place it forward. Now this could be a chance. Interception. He's played it long. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. It's Bale! Trustmark comes to the rescue. And the assistant referee has flagged for offside.
പോസ്റ്റ് മേടിച്ചിട്ട് തിരിച്ചു വന്നത്.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? Big chance!
ഞാൻ ഇവിടുത്തെ പ്ലാറ്റിനെ കൊണ്ട് കറിയിക്കള പരിപാടിയാണ്. ഞാൻ ചാടി തല്ലിട്ടായിരുന്നു എത്താൻ.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a...
He's tried
തിരിച്ചു
Oh my word, that is quite something.
സ്ലൈഡ് ചെയ്ത് പക്ഷേ ബ്ലോക്കായില്ല.
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those people.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He is just caressing the ball. Platini, good purposeful running this. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it.
ദേശത്തിന്റെ
Get that clear.
ഹെഡ് പാസ്
Messi goes for the shot.
മെസ്സിക്ക് കണക്കായില്ല.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looks sharp.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much
Just
in
a
it.
quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the
Well,
stadium.
it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too
Substitution.
easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
India are leading by one in a finely poised game. Oh, what? He's got goal! The better is flagged offside.
ഞാനൊരു ഗോളിനെ പിടിക്കാൻ ഞാൻ
And here's
ബാക്കിലേക്ക്
Suarez. Bebeto.
ക്രിക്കല്ലേ അപ്പോൾ ബാക്കിലിരിക്കുന്ന
Gets
വെറുതെ
rid without sophistication. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Good read, needed to be. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Luis Suarez, aimed beyond the defence. He's found some space. Played in. Oh, that's a cracking
ലക്കി
ball.
ഞാൻ
Too
ഫുള്ളായിട്ട്
quick
ബീറ്റ്
for
ചെയ്താണെങ്കിൽ
defence and keeper. And this is Neymar, crosses it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ambitious ball here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Oh, smashing header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Now, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that. And that one never really got going.
ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ് അല്ല ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ് ആണല്ലോ ഒരുവിധം അപ്പോണൻസിൻ്റെ ഒക്കെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങാണ് വിക്കറ്റ് വരണം ഹാൻഡ് ടോപ്പ് പോമാ പിന്നെ ഒന്നും പേടിക്കണ്ട 20 സെക്കൻഡ് പിടിക്കുന്ന ഒന്നാമതിൻ്റെ ഹാലൻഡ്
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Very time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
23. Eto. Number 15. Xabi
It's
Alonso.
Haaland.
Number
Nicely
9.
spread.
Messi.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Number 8. Platini.
Wrong with that tackle.
Coming on the
Ball
field.
won cleanly.
Number 20. Erling
There's a
Haaland.
look up. He gets big.
എത്രാമത്തെ വട്ടം ഈ സെയിം സാധനം കിട്ടണ എൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ വരുന്ന പോക്ക് എത്രാമത്തെ വട്ടം കിട്ടണ
Hauled themselves off the canvas. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
കോർണർ
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. Hit into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Baresi with a definite foul there.
അപ്പോൾ ഈ സമയത്ത് വീട്ടിൽ കിട്ടും
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. The outcome could so easily have been different.
എൻ്റെ കണവ് അടിപൊളി
Looking to play him in.
എൻ്റെ കണവ് ഇഷ്ടം
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there
എൻ്റെ
being enough
മറ്റേ
time for
എനിക്ക്
them
പറയുന്നില്ല
to try again.
സംശയം
And
ഒരു സെറ്റ് ചേഞ്ച് ആവണില്ല. അടിപൊളി. അവസാനം നെറ്റ് ജയിച്ചു. ഒരു ഭാഗത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങി പോണ
Barcelona complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but he's having a go.
നെറ്റില്ല.
Glorious!
നെറ്റ് ജയിച്ചു.
Special one.
നെറ്റ് ജയിച്ചു അവസാനം നെറ്റ്
Really is
ജയിച്ചു.
a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better.
സമയത്ത് എന്നിട്ട് അവസാനം അതും കളഞ്ഞു.
Reflections on the goal, but I thought once he got the first part of it.
And we're done.
എന്ത് പരിപാടിയാണ് നെറ്റ്
Again,
കാണിച്ചത്?
there is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
അയ്യോ അവന് 4 3 ചാൻസ് കിട്ടിയത് നെറ്റ് പോയപ്പോഴാണ്. അതിൽ 2 ഗോളാക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated
Well,
or may
no,
please
but you're
stay
not
away
getting
from
that.
the
I'm
table.
busy, I know that.
Thank you very much for
Whether
your
it's the
cooperation.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions, it all looked a bit lost.
കുറച്ച് പരിപാടി പോയി അവസാനം
With that,
കാണിച്ചത്.
it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
എടാ മോശമായി പോയി. മൈനസ് അടിച്ച് ഇറങ്ങി പോരും. നെക്സ്റ്റ് അടിപൊളി 700 തുടങ്ങിയതാ സമനിലയും അവസാനത്തെ കളി നെറ്റായിട്ട്. എടാ ചതിച്ച് കേരള വിഷൻ ചതിച്ച്. ഒരു 50 ആയിട്ട് 50 ഇല്ല. ഇനി ഇത് കറക്കണതാണോ നല്ലത്? 50 കൂടി ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പുറത്ത് 50 2 കിട്ടാനുള്ള ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇനി അപ്പുറത്ത് കറക്കണം നല്ലതെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. 250 കിട്ടിയ സ്ഥിതിക്ക് ഇതിലിനി 69 ഒരു 2 കിട്ടാനുള്ള പ്രയോറിറ്റി. മറ്റൊരു 90 2. സോ പ്രോബബിലിറ്റി കൂടുതൽ ചോപ്പിലാന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പോ അയ്യോ എന്നിട്ട് അൻഷാന എന്താണല്ലോ പേര്. ഫോം ഇഷ്യൂ. കിഡിലൻ സ്കോഡ്. ബാക്ക് പക്ഷെ പോരാട്ടാ. ബാക്ക് വിൽക്കാം. ഫ്രണ്ടിലെ ആദ്യത്തെ 4 കണ്ടപ്പോൾ കിഡിലൻ സ്കോഡാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ബാക്ക് വിൽക്കായി പോയി. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ 2 കളി ജയിച്ചാൽ തിരിച്ച് 700 എത്തുള്ളൂ. വന്നല്ലോ ഫീലിങ്സ്. I am outside.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show.
എടുക്കടാ. എടുത്തില്ല.
Turan promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi Alonso.
Passing option ഇല്ല.
Maldini.
Back to him. Passing option ഇല്ല. ഇതെന്താ
It's Maldini.
passing option ഇല്ല.
He read that really well and and stopped it.
ഇപ്പോഴാണെങ്കിൽ കയറിയ ബസ്
Rummenigge.
കയറിയില്ല.
Yeah, we're actually
കയറിയ ബസ് ടൈം
watching a
ഞാൻ
contest
വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാകും.
of insipid probing. The only way is
കയറിയില്ല.
up, I hope.
Vicious ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. He slings it in.
വാട്ടാ
And that's got behind for
ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റിയില്ല. മെസ്സിക്ക് അത് കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്ത് അടിക്കാനും പറ്റിയില്ല. മെസ്സി
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by
മെസ്സിനെ
some.
കിട്ടിയില്ല.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Forlan. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Arezi. Xabi Alonso goes on a charge down the left. Xabi Alonso. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot!
ഫസ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചു.
He's got himself an absolute peach. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Xabi Alonso.
മെസ്സി അല്ല.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto. India have got it back and they'll have another go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Moretti. Eto, drive. And the first 45 minutes are... There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. Inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitutions taking
They
place.
want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
നെറ്റ് പിന്നെയും പോയി.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that could set him on his way. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played. Maldini gets it clear. Eto, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. India are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And that's gone loose. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's quick to... There's the shot! Against the
അതിലൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് സാറിൽ
That's just playing it safe
ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോഴേക്കും
and simple.
Rummenigge. He's gone for goal! That has finished.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരാളിനെ
It's a sharp pass. There's a sharp hit of ball. And the shot! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Goal pocherna madi.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Platini. Number 15. Xabi Alonso.
Maldini
Number
tries
25.
to play.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Looking to go
Coming on the
forward now.
field. Number 22.
And here's
Magalhaes.
Ibrahimovic.
Number 7. Mateu.
And another try!
Number 19.
Last
Jose.
try.
Number 21.
Last try opponent.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head on it! They've done it!
Last try goal അടിച്ചപ്പോൾ
Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He knows it. And that's that. India proudly pop out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
വേറെയുള്ള അവിടെ എടുത്തിട്ട് നിർത്താം. അയ്യോ റെഡ് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്താൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഇനി 2 ഉള്ള റെഡ് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യാൻ ഇനി മറക്കുക. രണ്ട് സ്പിന്ന് മാറ്റി ചെയ്തു. ട്രൈ ബെസ്റ്റ് എന്നാണ് അവൾ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചേക്കണ ആള്. ട്രൈ യുവർ ബെസ്റ്റ്. ജേഴ്സി കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഓവർലി അതിലൊക്കെ ചുവപ്പ് പുതിയതല്ലോ.
It noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Real Betis.
And that gets things running. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
And this is Ronaldinho.
ബ്ലോക്ക് വയ്ക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ഞാൻ അവിടുന്ന് ബ്ലിച്ച് അടിക്കണമെന്ന് വീട്ടിൽ
Good tenacity.
ബ്ലിച്ച് അടിച്ചില്ല. എൻ്റെ ഷോട്ട്
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
ആരെടുക്കാണ്ട് പോകണം.
Terribly wayward.
ആരെടുക്കാതെ പോകണം. ആരുമില്ല.
Messi. And this is Eto'o.
അല്ലേ കടേ
Yeah.
കളിക്കേണ്ടിയിരുന്നില്ല.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Messi. Nicely intercepted. Yeah. That looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Well read. Nice interception. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Danger averted for now. Now, can they get him away?
നല്ല പക്ഷേ ഒന്നും മനസ്സിലാക്കി.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's in on and he shoots!
എന്ത് കഷ്ടാണ് ഇതിനെറ്റി.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now, what about a counter-attack? India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area.
അടുത്ത് പേരുണ്ട്.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there.
Okay,
Really, just too
respond
many bodies
fine.
in the way, Peter.
Rummenigge. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Eto'o. And he was quick to react.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rummenigge. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
മെസ്സിയുടെ തോക്ക് പറഞ്ഞെടുക്കാൻ.
And they're quick to get it back. Searching pass he's played there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. And he's managed to get free. Pushed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And that is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's a throw. He has found the way through. Yeah, a player of legendary status. And it's Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and
നെറ്റിലാണ്ട്
get in
എനിക്ക്
the right
ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ
position
പറ്റില്ല.
to do that
അപ്പോൾ
collectively.
ആ ഫ്ലോയിൽ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോവുക.
That's been
ഗോൾ
cut
അടി
out.
ജയിച്ച
Well
കളി
played.
ജയിക്കുമെന്ന് പറയാം.
Yeah. So we've reached the hour mark. Eto.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi. And now the breakaway. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's being urged to shoot. He's got a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. Platini.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge is onto this.
പോയി നെറ്റിന്
Elects to throw. Up he goes!
എന്താകുമ്പോൾ നെറ്റ് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He saw the danger and... Oh, he's been... Eto! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great.
എനിക്കറിയില്ല ഇവ വരുത്ത കാര്യം. ഇതൊക്കെ എത്ര ഗോളാണ്.
Spread throughout the team now.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. And it's come to nothing. Over to the left. Now it's Platini. There will be a throw-in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Got a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
ഇനിയുണ്ടോ ഒരെണ്ണം? അവനോടെയും കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിർത്താം. കൊണാമിക്ക് നമ്മൾ തോൽപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഈ സീസണിൽ 4, ഇന്ന് 2 തോൽപ്പിച്ച്, മുമ്പ് 1 തോൽപ്പിച്ചു. I never lose a game. Na, 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 na.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello
hours,
everybody
it might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
There's a
Equally
player
nettill
below Peter
bowling
that
ആണെങ്കിൽ
I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe! Now it's Stoichkov. And he's there to retrieve it.
ഇന്നലെ പാസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പാസ് ചെയ്യാത്ത
Raul.
എന്തെങ്കിലും കാണിക്കും ഈ കളികളിലുള്ള അതോടെ നിങ്ങൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും കാണിക്കും അതും കൂടി നെറ്റ് എന്താണ് ഈ കാണിക്കും.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That looks a cracking ball. And the ball's come loose here.
Na, 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 na.
The referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Costa Curta. It's a lovely, neat pass. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, this is a great position.
You've got to make this nice and quick.
Good-looking ball.
ഈ
Well, it's a
പന്ത്
nice
കൊണ്ട്
idea,
നടക്കും.
but the execution was lacking. Still goalless. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, well measured. Rummenigge gets into some space. It's all! Well, now it's a race to the ball.
ഫിനിഷിംഗ്
And that has been clubbed away.
കിട്ടുവരെ ടാപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി വെച്ചതാ എന്നിട്ട് വട്ടം കറങ്ങിയിട്ടൊക്കെ അടിക്കുന്നു.
Interception through. That's well read.
അതെന്റെ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് അതിനെറ്റിന്റെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. That was my mistake. It's not because of that.
Yildiz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like
അങ്ങനത്തെ
this is
അങ്ങനെ
a
കണ്ടിട്ട്
side
തോക്കണെങ്കിൽ
that's
തോറ്റ്
setting themselves up for
പോട്ടെ.
a counter-attack.
മനുഷ്യൻ കളിക്ക് എത്ര
Big one over the top.
ഡിലേ എന്തോ കളി സമയങ്ങളിൽ ഇറങ്ങിയത് പാസ്തൊക്കെ ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് സ്ലൈഡൊന്നും വരുന്നേ ഇല്ല.
Players for that. And here's Stoichkov.
എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ കുട്ടിയോട് വരണം
It's made its way to him.
സ്ലൈഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്തോ ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ടൊക്കെ വരണം.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Xabi Alonso gets it clear. Played back in. Rummenigge. Well, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move.
ഞാൻ ജയിക്കോ മോനെ എന്തായാലും ഇന്ന അവസാനം തോന്നിക്കും. നീ അടിച്ച് ജയിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ജയിച്ചു. എന്നാലും ഞാൻ കളിക്കും.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And we hit half-time. It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much on the ropes.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got
And a
going,
quick
but at
reminder
least
today
this
to
will be a
please
good
take
time
all litter to bins
reflect
located
and
by the
group, I
entrance
can see a
gate.
few
Thank
changes
you
coming
very much for
because
your
whatever they've
cooperation.
been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shifted it to the flank. Platini going face to face with his great rival. Has a look and plays it forward. Let's Yildiz. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
It's Eto! Routine save.
Eto clearly thought he had
Rivaldo
beaten the
pass.
keeper.
പാസ്സാണ് തെറ്റാൻ
Again,
നെറ്റിനോട്
there's no
പാസ്സാണ്.
way through.
പക്ഷെ
It's a
പോയത്
sharp
ഒടിയാണ്.
pass.
അത്
Now it's
കുറ്റം പറയാൻ
Mbappe.
പറ്റില്ല.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Mbappe. Rivaldo. Now it's Eto. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish?
ആയില്ലേ ഇതിപ്പോൾ അവസാനം കയറുന്നതും ശരിയായില്ല.
But they are level. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for a runner.
പക്ഷെ എന്ത്
There's green grass
പണി.
ahead of him. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Right, Stoichkov. That's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Back into the middle. And Mike did just about enough to try to set
നോക്കി കാണിച്ചപ്പോൾ നോക്കി അവസാനം വിളിച്ച് ചെറിയ വീട് വീണു.
That was a given. It always
നന്ദിയുണ്ട്.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping
2
away.
added
Some
minutes
might have
has been
backed off,
indicated.
but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really
ഇപ്പൊ
nice
ഫേക്ക് ഒക്കെ ഞാൻ
passing.
കണ്ടാണ്. അങ്ങനെയില്ല.
And time is up.
അടുത്തൊന്നും തോൽപ്പിച്ചുണ്ട്.
That was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided by just the odd
നെറ്റ്
goal.
എത്ര വട്ടാ നെറ്റ് പോണ്.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise
Please
for
make
me...
sure.
ഇത് കൊണാമിനും കുറ്റം പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല, കാരണം നെറ്റ് കൊണ്ട് കൊണാമിയുടെ കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ. 8 കളി പൊട്ടി, 8-ല് 4 ഇന്നത്തെ 4 തോൽവി നെറ്റ് ഇതാ ഹിസ്റ്ററി നോക്കി അറിയാം. ഇത് നെറ്റ് പോയി മാച്ച്, ഇത് നെറ്റ് പോയി മാച്ച്, ഇത് നെറ്റ് പോയി പക്ഷെ തോറ്റില്ല, ഒരെണ്ണത്തിൽ നിന്നു 2 അടിച്ചായിരുന്നു. ഇത് നെറ്റ് പോയി മാച്ച് 3, പിന്നീടതൊക്കെ സമനിലകള്. അയ്യോ. പക്ഷെ ഇവ നല്ല പ്ലെയറാണ് അല്ല ഞാൻ ജയിച്ചതല്ലേ. എന്ത് വണ്ടാരായാലും ഇത് ഓപ്പൺ ആക്കി നിർത്ത് മതി. നമ്മുടെ ദിവസമായിരുന്നില്ല, അങ്ങനെ ആശ്വസിക്കാം. 10 പോയിന്റ്. ഓക്കെ. 8.9. 8.9k coins ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. So let's end the stream. Today is not our day. അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആശ്വസിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ ഗൈസ്, താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ കമ്മിങ്. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചും ചാനൽ സബ് അടിച്ചൊക്കെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ വീണ്ടും സന്ധിപ്പവർക്കും പറയ്ക്കും വണക്കം, നന്ദി. ഹാവ് എ ഗുഡ് ഡേ പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗുഡ് ബൈ.